Alrighty. Today, I'm going to be playing a little Dragon's Crown Pro. Look at that fairy. It is just showing straight ass. Great ass. We viewed in the PlayStation Store. I did recently just get this game. Like, just yesterday. The trailer for it. I have this on Vita as well. But yeah. It was under $5. It is on sale. Like, I hate that PlayStation doesn't tell you how much it is after you bought it. That's kind of annoying. Xbox at least shows you. This is apparently the Pro version. You can see I have a trophy earned on this game, but that's from the Vita. It's not from this version. So I guess it counts. I don't know. Bryware, huh? Look at that animation tweening. Yeah, the sorceress that everyone knows. Oh my goodness, they just got straight up naked nips on the front. Oh, nice of them. Move finger cursor, huh? Weird. Guess this was on the Vita.
Shall we?
Expert players. I don't care if it's expert or not. Lamau.
Well then.
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Rani, is in a particularly good mood. Quaffing the bar's spirits buoyed your spirits. When things are lively, Rani will recount a certain tale. You were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from left. It was then that you first met. Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
It's my turn. Done.
Had to check.
Let's see. Simple.
Enemies!
Why can't I do circle moves? Oh. I was looking at the upper left-hand corner.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms. You handle combat, and Ranny handles locks. You came to Highland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills.
Can you not talk to the people?
Clad in full armor, the Guildmaster, Samuel Joseph, stands in the center of the guild hall like a statue. He appraises you with a look and dismissively states that only worthless adventurers leave their equipment in disrepair. Your travels thus far have left your equipment positively thrashed. You resolve to rectify that before returning. The Guildmaster directs you to Morgan's Magic Item Shop. The magician is even able to repair magical equipment. To be deemed worthy by the Adventurers Guild, you must first repair your broken equipment. You conquer a labyrinthine set of stairs, and Morgan Lisley, shopkeeper and witch, welcomes you to her establishment. There is no objects repair which does not fall under her purview, from ornate magic staves to rusted axes.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Adventurers come here not only for repairs, but for appraisals and to purchase magic items. You will visit Morgan often. Your equipment is now unmarred. You should return to the guild and see if the guildmaster deems you worthy.
Man, Vanillaware was so base.
Once again, the guildmaster Samuel Joseph stands in the center of the guild hall, like a statue. With your equipment now in tip-top condition, you request to join the guild. Samuel issues you a test of skill. What will you do? Your test is to help a warrior named Roland. Samuel says that you can find him in the ancient temple ruins. To prove your mettle for the guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland. A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination.
I remember not getting very
Many
far in this
things lie
game
within the
because it was like
ruins of
very
the
hard.
old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night. You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
It's my turn. Done.
Enemies!
You have made your way to Roland. At the guild's behest, he is looking for adventurers who went missing in the ruins. For you to pass your guild exam, you must help him. Roland tells you to search in the ruins that are submerged in water. Much time has passed since the missing were last seen. He tells you to bring back their bones if they are found dead.
Huh?
Standing. Oh, I can do that. Let's see. Voila!
They're coming.
Outstanding. I got it. Simple.
have found the bones of a missing adventurer. Sometimes, the dead have been known to leave behind a message right before they perish.
I don't see any.
Here they come.
I wonder if they fixed the difficulty on this version. Jubblies. With chicken breasts. God damn it. Fine. Well, fucking stop it. Fucking, I can't get close to it to do anything. Motherfucker. Now this game's still hard.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other harpies. You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster.
How do I equip this shit?
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Which one do you want?
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster. You return to the guild to report your quest. However, Samuel gives you an additional task. It is possible to resurrect the dead with their bones. He tells you to go to the temple to attempt the resurrection ritual. Canaan Temple is a temple dedicated to the worship of the goddess Althena. Proceed there immediately. You were ordered to attempt to resurrect guild members at Canaan Temple. As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you. The prayer of the monks sometimes restores the dead to life. The goddess bestows mercy to those whose time has not yet come.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is made new. The adventurer pledges their allegiance to you as thanks. Any adventurers you resurrect will wait for you at the inn. You can now fill out your party with those who are waiting at the inn. Please be aware that if you leave an area and one of your party has fallen, they will become lost. If you encounter any bones during your questing, be sure to bring them back and resurrect them so that they can assist you.
All right.
Difficulty normal. Was there even an option to change the difficulty at all?
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster. After delivering your report, you think you see part of a smile cross Samuel's face. You are now registered with the Guild. You may now get cooperation from Guild members. They may participate in your party and help you in
Yeah, this is supposed to be a
completing quests.
multiplayer game, which is why it's really difficult
The
single player.
Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests, because many adventurers are occupied with the Dragon's Crown rumors. The king and his retinue left to find the Dragon's Crown and are missing. Many Guild members are now searching for them. The existence of this crown that supposedly controls dragons is disputed, but the king was obsessed with finding it. Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. You get the feeling that he deems you reliable and trustworthy. It's a request from this country's prime minister. The quest's details will be provided at the castle. You wonder about the lives of the powerful people in that grand castle. You happily accept the job.
You're back. first.
You accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further details. Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. Princess Vivian and Prime Minister Gustav awaited you. The Prime Minister speaks a lot, in contrast to the silent princess. He asks you to swear to keep this matter secret. The royal scepter has been stolen. A witness who saw the thief described him as Tommet, a known bandit. Your job is to track down Tommet and retrieve the scepter. Also, for the sake of the kingdom, this must be kept secret. Rani whispers that he knows of this Tommet. He's well known and is based out of the old capital. You bow and leave the throne room. In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old capital.
What are you doing? Bastard.
I just love just the sheer uncensoredness of this.
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
It's my turn. Done. Outstanding. Filthy lucre.
Weird. So they just constantly be touching then?
Oh my.
You find the bandit Tommet in a hideout amid the ruins, just as Rani told you. It is said that whatever this man desires, by thievery, he can acquire. Rani asks, "Are you Tommet, the bandit legend?" Beaming, he displays his spoils and tells the tale behind each item. When you ask about the scepter, he says, "That was indeed I," and goes on to boast exactly how he got into the castle. When you inquire further about the scepter, he deduces your true intentions and darts away. Pursue the thief, apprehend him, and reclaim the scepter. You cannot capture a target swimming underwater. Watch for your quarry to surface.
Honestly, don't know how I could do this. Oh, okay. They're weaker than they look. I think.
They're coming.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
They're here.
Yes. Simple.
It's really sad because I don't think we'll ever get games like this again.
Oh my.
That are just unapologetic. And just, they are what they are. Best death ever. I wonder if they're taking like resurrection spells or something. I hope they can just come back. Ally drops to 0 and they have no life points remaining. The continue prompt will appear. Click on the portrait then before time expires to donate gold to revive them. I wonder if that's new. This is a bit insane to be this early on. Can I click on me? When your HP drops to 0 and you cannot fight any longer, you will recover automatically. Use 1 life point to revive. I don't remember this whole life point thing, so that must be new. Not really sure.
You pin down Tomit, who is so stunned that he's actually been caught, that he cannot move. Relenting, he produces the scepter from his bag and hands it to you.
The gold. Yeah, I think this is like a shit ton easier. Because I remember this game being like, on the Vita version, like the non-pro version, I remember being like, damn near impossible. Like, I was only able to get like 1 or 2 levels in, and that was it. It was like, it was legitimately impossible. It's like I could not go any further because I was using the sorceress, and like this game was just built for like 4 players. So like I think they may have like nerfed everything, and I am okay with that. Because like I own it on Vita, but like I was not able to get that far.
You must deliver the royal scepter to the Prime Minister at the castle.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Which one do you want?
I fucking love this game. It's like, wait, can't I like revive somebody?
Wandering one, how can I
Allow this heart.
Yeah.
You stand before the goddess statues, Jula, Althena, and Vernas. These statues have all crumbled. Texts say the goddesses sacrificed themselves to defeat a dragon, which caused their likenesses to degrade as well. Althena, the one in the center, is the goddess of compassion, battle, and odyssey, making her popular with adventurers.
Yeah.
If your
Bunch of
party
parrot
falls
tits with
during your
wings.
adventure, a prayer to Althena and a tithing of your money will resurrect the party. If you are repeatedly depending on her grace, the amount you must offer for her services will continually increase.
All right.
All right.
Where those things are gonna like slap her in her face. Oop.
Once again, you are led to the throne room under guard. This time, a man stands there with a presumptuous grin. The man tells you to hand over the scepter. You tell him that you don't know what he's talking about. The man's mouth transforms into a twisted grin, and he signals his guards. They inch closer, swords at the ready. What will you do? You fall into a fighting stance. As soon as you steel yourself for battle, the Prime Minister and Princess burst in.
Yeah, I kind of figured that that might happen.
The Prime Minister orders the guards near you to stand down. The man twirls his cape and leaves, as if nothing happened. You sigh, relieved that you didn't have to shed blood in the castle to resolve the problem. The Prime Minister tells you that man was Count Dean, the younger brother of the king. He is trying to usurp the throne. The scepter indicates the throne's heir. The Prime Minister says Dean had Tommet steal it to deny the princess the throne. The Prime Minister takes the scepter and narrows his eyes in satisfaction. He pays you for completing the request. The fairy you saved in the ruins appears before you. She seems to want to take you somewhere.
You can now go to the old tower.
The fairy leads you into an old, ivy-covered tower. You find yourself in a cluttered room that seems to be a laboratory.
That tiny little piece right here is putting in work. It is putting in a lot of work.
Judging by the stratification of dust, much time has passed since anyone last entered this room. Letters amidst the shambles indicate that a magician named Lucane lives here. You find a message he penned on the desk. Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named Wallace in the underground labyrinth. The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate that she wants you to find him. You accept her job request. You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane. The fairy waits patiently in the...
Okay, I just wanted to see. Those are some run cycles. God, remember when video games were fucking video games? Although, I can't say that too much about Vanillaware because it looked like Vanillaware is like a new Muramasa game, which I have on the Wii, Muramasa the Demon Blade. That the new Muramasa on the Switch 2, or could be for original Switch, I don't know, I can't remember, like they weren't censoring shit. From what I see, so Vanillaware seems to be
is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic.
Seems to still be based.
It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Yeah, and this was on the Vita, so you can touch shit. Right analog stick. Torch.
Filthy lucre. Oh my. What? It's my turn. Outstanding.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the magician. He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone, but it is beset by malevolent magic users. When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his master's friend went into the labyrinth and
This
hasn't
game is
returned.
under $5 on the PS4 right now, digitally. Just letting you know.
Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky.
I think it was
the
originally
magician's
20.
apprentice.
But it was going for like 4 or something. It's like, yeah, that's... Yep,
The door to the
I'll
laboratory is
fucking
through
buy
this
that.
hall.
Oh yes. Done.
We got badass looking dudes and we got sexy women in here. It's like we are back to the 80s. And I'm not getting my ass totally thrashed, so it's like they must have like
It's my turn.
they must have really fixed a lot of shit, because like you don't understand how hard the Vita version was, especially if you played as a sorcerer. Even with a full party, you got your ass thrashed. It's like it took me, like I'm an hour in. It probably took me 4 to 5 hours to get to this point on the Vita version. Like that's how insanely difficult. I had to go through like the first stage like 5 or 10 times in order to like be strong enough in order just to get through it. It was like arcade level of bullshit. It's like you need to put coins in, that kind of thing, but there wasn't coins. It just made you redo it. It was extremely difficult. which is why I completely gave up on it, even though I own it. I don't even know what level I am in. It's like I own the cart on Vita, on my Vita TV.
Careful.
But this seems to be like a lot better tune. Unless I'm going insane.
Oh, I can do that.
That's a lot of things to... I can just walk through that, okay.
Let's see. Simple.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
Filthy Luca. I got it. Voila. What?
Yeah. Wait, is that... I know that voice actor. Of the warrior. Fighter or whatever is it? I don't think it's All Might.
What?
No, because it's like Vegeta. Well, maybe. Like Chris Sabat? I don't think it is. Maybe. Sometimes the grunting sort of sounds like it, but sometimes it don't.
Yes.
So I don't think it's him. He has a very consistent voice. Oh.
What?
But I know that voice.
Filthy lucre.
Get crushed in the end.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming. Found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's. You bring back the bones of the magician Lucane.
Little 6 wand. That's a B.
You found Lucane, but he was dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
Or I can just like resurrect the guy, maybe.
How can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again.
I don't want 2 warriors, do I?
All right. Let's do this.
Suppose it would make it easier. I'm actually gonna look. checking. Dragon's Crown Pro launched with the fully updated balance states from older patches. I'm checking. Wizard Magic changes, Amazon Berserk changes. Oh, it was on PS3 as well. Online freezes, some music lag. Apparently no. Well, maybe no. I asked AI and it did some quick searching on my behalf, because searching for patch notes can take hours. I'm not joking. It's like you have to trudge through so much. Like, it is, Google fails you, Bing fails you, everything fails you when you start digging with patch notes. I just asked AI for patch notes. Trust me, it'll find it better than you can. Everything will fail you.
Welcome to
Guarantee it.
What would you like? Which one do you want?
But yeah, I said the PS4 version is just the Vita version that is up to date. So weird. I don't know why this feels 10 times easier. Because I was not able to get this far as I remember. Even just doing those couple levels, like, I had to redo them multiple times and level up to like 10 or 15 or something like that in order just to get through them. I'm one-shotting these now, and I can guarantee you I was not able to do that on the Vita version. As far as I know, it's fully up to date, so I don't know. I swear it's different, but maybe not. This has nothing on it. Oh yeah, skills. Yeah, that was you. You do skills, right?
Welcome to my shop.
No, you don't. Who did skills? Oh wait, that was the Adventure Guild that did skills.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Are these just permanent? Oh, you get one. Okay. You get like a buff. Single buff. Okay, fair enough. Well, hold on, fairy. I need to. Oh. Boing, boing, boing. That's what it's missing. This is missing boing, 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 boing. boing, 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 boing.
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucane's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucane's bones and follow her.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted to do before going.
As you
into
enter,
town.
a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help. You nervously hand the monk the bones of Lucane. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them.
See, this is what unapologetic
Prayer reaches the
artistic
goddess,
integrity
and the
is,
pile
man.
of bones is once again
They had a
covered in
style.
flesh.
And they fucking just used it. It's like, this is
Lucane,
our style.
shocked to find himself alive,
Great.
thanks you
I
profusely.
love
He
seeing
tells you to visit him at his
proper
laboratory
art.
and leaves. The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town.
And
You
if you're
decide
wondering
to
why
see him
AI
to
generated
ask more
art is like so
details.
big and why I do so much of it, it's because I can do it fully uncensored. Everything else is fucking censored anymore. It's like I can have all the tits and
The
fucking
magician
anything I want.
Lucane is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower.
I can inpaint that fairy. I can take a screenshot from VLC player of my recording, inpaint that fairy, make her naked. It's like with the actual art style, you could just do whatever. It's like literally imagination is key. It's like
It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucane can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucane is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies. Lucane introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to
yeah,
her
we
strong
know
curiosity.
she's supposed to be Tinkerbell. Which, by the way, is a legitimate sex symbol.
He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets.
Like Tinkerbell showing her ass is was very common in in art. There'd be posters and T-shirts. Even Disney artists, from what I understand, they had a in the very, very, very early days, like when it was first starting out of the animation studio. They would bring people in, like the new blood, and show them like a very extremely short animation of Tinkerbell being railed, I think, or given a BJ. I can't remember exactly what it was. For a time, it was online, and I did view it because it did get out. But like, I think Disney clamped down on that. You probably can't find it anymore, at least not easily. But it was sort of like a rite of passions sort of thing.
Lucane says that he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the
If you're wondering how I
price
know this,
and
it's because
answer any
fucking all the
questions you have.
documentaries and shit that are out there.
What will you ask? The magician Wallace was an old friend of Lucane's. He was known as a great magician. He sealed that group, or myopia of Cyclopes, in a labyrinth and saved the land. He also mentored young magicians in his tower. He was also the king's trusted advisor, and Lucane trails off. It seems that Lucane's memory has failed him again. Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you.
There was no problem with that at all.
She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things.
Maybe I should ask about the rooms.
Oh, how can I help you?
Okay.
Which one?
I assume I need to equip it, right? No? Yeah? Yes? Okay. Boing, boing, boing. Yeah, there it is. There's Tiki. He likes to get drunk. Some fairies are bad drunks. You won't get that drink back. Funny. Yeah. Tiki being like, she's also naked in that drink too, by the way. She's just fucking naked drunk in a little cup of alcohol. It's funny.
A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild. It simply says to report to the castle in all haste.
You're back. You have a request.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you.
I can attack my teammates? Why?
Count Dean is waiting for you at the throne room. It is he who sent the letter. After your previous encounter, you can only assume that he's up to something nefarious. You brace for combat. The guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the exit. Count Dean starts talking to you in a soft voice. He says that he has personally requested your assistance in performing a task for him. He wants you to scout LBRY Fortress on the border. This underground fortress is a well-known structure. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn their invasion routes. It is a very dangerous mission, but refusal means that you will be at the mercy of Dean's guards. You accept. Per Count Dean's request, you agree to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fortress at the country's border. The Orc army presently controls LBRY, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
Yeah, this definitely seems like a fuck ton easier.
It's my turn.
And I had a full party before too, so it's not like I wasn't able to have a party. Like going solo. It's just that the game was like legitimately that difficult.
You step into the enemy kitchen. A corpulent chef grabs a goblin instead of meat and suddenly stops. The cook, sensing your presence, stares directly at you. Luckily, her sight's not so keen, so she doesn't notice you. Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape. Huh? Here they come.
Yeah, that has to be like Christopher, I think. Maybe. I can't tell. I know the voice. I've been waiting for 3 days. Yeah, that's gotta be him. Temporary weapons for allies. You can disarm your allies. They're temporary by clicking on them. Nah, they can keep it.
Let's see. Simple.
Nom nom nom. Fuck's sake, man.
It's my turn. Voila! I got it. Oh yeah.
Huh? Oh. Okay. Please tell me I love them. I'm getting a lot of adventures. Also, I remember like resurrecting an adventure like was prohibitively expensive. I think it was like several thousand, whatever. Like I wasn't. I could have sworn I remember this being like really difficult. Like I gave up on this game. It was like that difficult. I'm having a pretty easy time with it. Huh? Wait, do I need magic to cast? Yeah, I do. Okay. I thought the square was all free. I guess not.
I got it. Done. It's my turn. Simple. Outstanding.
Go! Here!
Boing, 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 boing.
What? Outstanding. Ow! Oh, I can do that. That really hurts.
Fucking pose. Okay, everyone is dying.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers. This seems your most likely escape route.
Like, for being a witch, it's sorceress. It's like I don't have a very far range. Can't pick those up.
After defeating the Minotaur, you move through the sewer's filth. The reconnaissance mission went well. You gathered intel and slipped back across enemy lines. Among the treasures you claimed is the great sword of the hero Javelin.
I suppose I can't use those.
You succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the one.
Yeah.
Allow this.
May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, his
What?
raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's even speaking your language. You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him. Of course, you're free to walk away as well. He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. He mutters over and over. You probably won't be able to communicate with him, no matter how long you strain your concentration.
Interesting. I forgot what that all did.
All right.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Full party now. Actually, not quite. Missing a little elf archer chick.
You report everything you learn to Count Dean. Unfortunately, you also mention the hero's legendary sword. Naturally, he demands the great sword, but at least he's in a good mood now. He thought you'd just flee, but you didn't. It seems that he thinks much more highly of you now. Dean confides in you some of the problems in the castle. Once the king went missing, the Prime Minister began recommending the Archduke MacNeil of Bolga to the throne. Bolga is an aggressive nation to the north. MacNeil is related to the King of Hydeland and has a legal claim to the throne. Count Dean claims that MacNeil has been rallying nobles in Hydeland to support his claim to the throne. That's why Dean hired Tommet to steal the scepter. He says that Tommet is extremely trustworthy, so long as he is paid. Suddenly, the Prime Minister and the Princess appear. It seems you are being watched. The Count glowers and departs. The Prime Minister warns you not to involve yourself any further. The Princess, as usual, looks back with blank eyes.
Yeah, she may be a puppet princess. It's like, this shit can get tangled real fast. Dean may actually be the good guy.
The job at the
That's
castle,
how weird that shit can
return to
go.
the Adventurers Guild to tell them what transpired. Roland also happens to be here to report on a job. However, Samuel is not here. Roland is waiting for him to return. Roland thinks that he just missed him and asks you to track down the Guildmaster and bring him back.
Goddamn right, I'm gonna change my charging speed.
You look for Samuel, the Guildmaster. He should be somewhere in town.
Yeah, that's much better. I like her start screen just butt cheeks between her staff. I love it. I love it. Great. This is not sarcasm. I genuinely adore freedom of expression. And anymore, it's like, this game could not be made today. Like, Sony would not allow this. Like, current day Sony wouldn't allow it. Current day Xbox wouldn't allow it. Nintendo, maybe. Nintendo's a 50-50. I forgot where I need to go. I got some other quests I need to do. Can I not press the start button here? I cannot. Okay, well, I guess let's do that. Yeah, here we go. Ancient temple ruins, old capital, Wallace underground labyrinth.
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man slumped in the road calls out to you in a gravelly voice. His raspy voice makes it You can give him a coin. He doesn't even. You probably won't.
I don't know what that is, but
Welcome to my shop.
it should
What
be
would
beneficial.
You like? Which one do you want? What would you like?
Big old biddies.
Oh, which one? Which one?
Okay, yeah, that's automatically rebought.
You recall what you report naturally? It seems that he thinks much. Once the Bolga, Count D. That's why D. Suddenly, the Prime Minister warns you not to.
Okie dokie. Old capital.
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire.
Kill 10 enemies while riding atop a dragonless or saber-tooth. Ew, okie dokie. The weird one.
Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Aren't you guys gonna get these? Actually, I need to check. Yep. I was having an issue the other day of some desyncing. It seems to be fine. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. I need to ride these things. I couldn't really find anything writable. We shreked them. Although completely missed the quest, though.
To primeval times, an era when reptiles ruled the world. After defeating the Wyvern, you quickly leave the territory.
Which I guess is fine. I did a little up.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
I kind of want to be the only one.
May they rest in peace.
Like, I want to be the only sorceress.
As you leave the temple, his raspy voice, you can give him a coin. He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. You probably won't be
Something good is probably going to come from that, I know.
All right.
Ass.
Oh, yeah. All right.
VanillaWare is such a base company. I know people, like, when this game first came out, you couldn't, well, actually, you can imagine all the white knighting motherfuckers. It was like, oh, I want to play the game, but her proportions. Like, shut the fuck up. Have you not seen the ugly, fugly, retarded ass looking character designs coming out of Sony lately? There are some ugly bitches. I am not the most attractive person, but half those women I would have turned down. And I'm a lonely ass motherfucker. Alright? There are limits, right? You should always aim high and then lower down, I understand. And you'll probably never find someone who's like 10 out of 10, right? Like, I understand all that shit. But there are fucking limits, man. Like, I can go to the Wallace place. What's and just to see a game like this is so refreshing. Their glasses. West. Ancient temple ruins. Rainy can open the door to the harbor. Okie dokie. Although judging by like what Vanillaware is doing for their latest thing, the Muramasa thing, they seem to have not lost their touch. Mercifully, they have not, because some of those designs, especially of the Loli character, who was basically just wearing a front thing with a whole bunch of like side on, like, or a side showing, like just basically a front tabard and a back tabard that was like connected by a belt. That was about it. So it's like they seem to have, are in complete fuck you mode, and I adore that. A bit like Trigger. The Trigger Studios, like Kill people. Who were, they were the people that said the Loli must stay. Like we had a design for her and you weren't forcing us to change it, fuck you. Support those people, please. I guess a lot of people really liked, I still need to watch it, it's on Netflix or whatever, the Cyberpunk anime. That was done by Trigger Studios. And Trigger Studios is probably the most base fucking studio out right now, besides, I guess, Miyazaki. Because Miyazaki won't let his stuff be censored.
Magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps.
He pretty much told Disney under contract, it's like, you could sell my stuff, but you cannot censor it. They wanted to. I think there was like one with like tanukis jumping around on their ball sacks or whatever, and they had to like change it to like saying it was their balloons or something. They changed a little bit of the dialogue, but they did not change the animation. They did not censor the animation. So Miyazaki putting in work. I think it's Miyazaki, is that right? Ghibli, Studio Ghibli stuff. Is that Miyazaki? Am I going insane? Because there's like several Miyazakis. It's a very common name and I get confused with which one it is. There's also like, I think the Capcom guy. It's also a Miyazaki. I think.
Oh, yes, simple.
At any rate. I mean, look at that. Look at that little fairy. Just.
I got it. Oh, crap.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall can be used to great effect.
Well, I don't have fire on me right now.
The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard.
I mean, I see a torch, but I couldn't collect it. I mean, I see it up there. I tried hitting triangle on it. Oh.
You obtain a magic key to open the door.
Oh, yes. Voila!
No response.
I got it. Oh, yeah.
I know I need to go to the harbor somehow, wherever that is.
It's my turn. Done. Outstanding.
Yeah, I don't know what this could possibly... There's too many buttons to brute force it. Would take too long. I can brute force up to 4 just for a minute.
Oh, I can do that.
Go!
Outstanding. Let's see. Voila!
Ah! I was like, come on, I have to be able to get in there somehow.
What?
I got it. Simple. Oh my. Oh, I can do that. I got it. Voila.
Get him!
They're here.
Oh, so there's, yeah, there's that.
It's my turn. Simple.
They're here.
They're here.
I always get hit by that damn thing, apparently.
The grubs are turning into cocoons. You must destroy the cocoons before they hatch into beetles. You left the fungi-infested underground labyrinth.
Yeah, that's not a Tatsumaki situation. That's a, we know damn well she ain't wearing any panties situation. Zero doubt on that.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man, his raspy voice, you can give him a coin if you feel. He doesn't even you probably won't.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
tell him that you can't find Samuel, he tells you to check the temple. Samuel prays for his friend.
Did you find him?
Okay, I guess I need to select pray. Put skills in my bag and use them. Boing, boing.
Wandering one, how?
A giant man in armor finishes his prayers and turns around. His pensive expression quickly turns fierce as he sees you. He tells you he was praying because he has sent many friends to look for the king, but they haven't found the slightest clue. When you ask to help, Samuel just nods and hands you a request form. It's the same request the temple gave you. In a remote region, marriageable girls are disappearing one by one. The catacombs are believed to be linked somehow. As you leave the temple, a ragged old... His raspy voice, you can give him a coin. He doesn't even acknowledge. You probably won't be. To solve the mystery of the disappearances, you head to the catacombs where the villagers fear to tread.
Boing, 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 boing. Just insanity. I love it. This game is a hairbreadth away from being just ultra based. Of just having like nip slips just as she's running. It doesn't need it. I understand that.
The sheer number of the deceased is the only indication left of this area's former prosperity.
But it would be cool if they did that. It's like it gives enough, basically is what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't need that extra bit, and I understand why they wouldn't have gone that far with it. Vanillaware is risque. But they don't generally go for the hard R rating, as it were.
It's my turn.
But they're pretty damn close. Especially with Tiki. That, like, you basically see everything that she has. Because, like, when in that one thing in the tower with her little waving little front skirt part that's doing a lot to hide what little it's hiding. Basically what I'm saying, if Tiki didn't shave, you'd know it. Like, that's how much they're getting away on this game. And I love it.
A strange knight stumbles out of the darkness towards you. You surmise that he is not of this world.
Yeah, like this game has like really pretty women, but just Also, just badass meal designs as well.
The
Just
knight is
everyone
muttering
and
to himself
everything
as if
is
in a
just
daze.
teeming with
If I end my own
artistry.
life, they can no longer sacrifice me. When you move closer, the knight extends his hand. He's holding a scroll. When you accept it, the knight disappears. The path ahead of you is connected to the ruins of the castle colloquially called the Castle of the Dead. In olden times, whenever a girl disappeared, the locals would say she'd been called to the Castle of the Dead.
Let's see. Simple.
Oh, yeah, you guys go grab that shit. At least they go and do pick it up. They aren't totally worthless AI.
Because ghosts are incorporeal, they are completely immune to physical attacks. Their weakness is light. Torchlight will drive them off.
Or fire, I guess.
Filthy Luca.
Huh?
It's my turn.
I'll stop them.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. It's my turn. Done.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Her, I don't know if you know this, but her dress is like see-through. At least I think so. Yeah, it's see-through. Well, part of it is. There's a... Yeah.
I got it. Oh, yeah.
Bury me appropriate. Did I honor my ancestors?
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
got it. Oh,
There.
yeah.
Go!
Enemies. Outstanding. Let's see. Voila! Oh, I can do that. Oh my. I got it. Done.
Oh damn. Hi.
Help me!
The vampire smirks and flies away. You saved a village girl.
Thank you.
You must protect her now.
That was a vampire.
Protect the village girl. If she is bitten by the others, she will become a vampire as well.
Well, I don't. With how hectic this game is, goddammit, stop sliding.
The kidnapped girls had been turned. They are now vampires, attacking other people. You utter a silent prayer, hoping that you have slain the last vampire and leave the ruins.
Okay, so they all got bit apparently. It's like I don't know how you get through that without them becoming vampires. You just have to like beat her fast, I guess.
In your hands is the bloody scroll that the Ghost Knight had given you.
You gotta quick kill the bitch.
You have unraveled the mystery of the village girls' disappearances. Obtain your reward at the guild.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Hey, there's the elf chick. No reply, just a corpse. Oh yeah, and there's the wizard.
Allow.
May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
I can resurrect one of these.
As you leave the temple, his raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's even. You can give him a coin. He doesn't even acknowledge. You probably won't.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this is like way smoother. And when I tried to ask AI, it was like
Welcome
I
to
couldn't
my
find
shop.
anything about it being made easier.
What would you like?
Trust me when I tell you that it is. Way easier. I don't. I need to sell some of this shit. Don't I have like... Oh, there it is. So I have to get rid of one of these. Interesting.
Welcome. What would you like?
Oh, which one?
Ow! That really hurts.
You are curious about the bloody scroll. You show Samuel the scroll and tell him what you saw in the catacombs. After examining the scroll, the signature and other details indicate that it is a letter from the king to the princess. It is a report telling her that he had obtained the dragon's crown. You wonder if this letter is true. You can't deny that the ghost was clad in mail that was eerily similar to the king's armor, so perhaps this is true. The king's death will profoundly affect the kingdom and neighboring lands. Samuel orders you to report it to the castle.
You're back.
Yeah, I need more MP.
Stop!
Immediately you are overwhelmed by guards and thrown into the castle jail, charged for a crime you did not commit. This is a common fate for people who hold a royal secret. You are being removed from the drama at the castle. After a few days, the cell door opens. Once your eyes grow reacclimated to light, you see Count Dean standing before you. He unshackles your ankles and explains the situation to you. The Prime Minister had been jailing all of Dean's allies. As expected, Gustav was working for Bolga. He used a magical necklace to control the princess and influence Heidland.
Okay, so she literally is a puppet princess.
Once Dean got Princess Vivian to safety and confronted the Prime Minister, Gustav fled with a ship full of treasure. The princess apologizes for involving you in this. While she was a hostage, Dean couldn't confront the Prime Minister. This kingdom needs a new ruler immediately. Dean is no saint, but he would make a good leader, you think?
Yeah, first impressions were bad, but... Also, is it me, or did she just suddenly get cleavage at the moment she got her necklace off? She didn't have that before.
However, when Gustav fled, he also stole the
New
royal
outfit, I
orb,
guess.
another treasure that represents the right to rule Heidland. If MacNeil gets the orb, it will likely result in civil war.
Yeah, the orb and staff.
However, the
Yeah.
orb does not appear to have reached Bolga. Princess Vivian asks for your help with this incident. You immediately agree and begin searching for the orb. Gustav's ship chose a pirate route,
This is
likely
England.
to elude captors. Perhaps his artifice was his undoing. You should investigate. To get the orb back, you travel to Ghost Ship Cove, a known pirate hideout.
Boing, 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 boing. Well, I think I'll probably do it for this stream. I probably won't stream more of this game. I'll play this in my own time. I just wanted to like show this game off to people. It's on sale on PS4 right now. At least at the time of this video. And stream. I'm streaming at the moment, but like it'll quickly become a video. And it's like $4. So it's got something for everyone. It's got badass looking warrior dudes. It's got muscly, tall Amazonian women in thongs. Got little elf archers, and it's got big titty like sorceress. And then also like standard Sephiroth looking wizard guy, and a super buff daddy dwarf. So it's just got something for everyone. I guess the only thing is they could have had the elf be in like more like revealing armor, but I guess it doesn't really need that. It would have probably ruined the silhouette too. Because they're really big about the silhouettes and being like recognizable as you're playing. So it's like maybe midriff. I don't know. They could have had midriff. They could. I think the only way you really could have done anything with the elf is have a tube top. I probably would have went with a brown tube top where like the little capelet part kind of covers over that, and have a lot of midriff with a little bit of groin tendon thrown in. Still keep the shorts, just have them be like low leg. That's probably the most you could really do without it being like too much. If you really wanted to go that route, which, what am I thinking of? There was an anime that was Goblin Slayer. I think one of the elves kind of had something like that going. So something like that. But otherwise, it's fine. It's like, they did the art that they wanted to do on all the characters. So like this is like right here. This is like you have restraint on the right for character design, and you have obviously no restraint, but still for character design on the left for the sorceress. All the characters are like that. Like everything has meaning and depth to it. Because if they would have made her like super sexy, and then like it just would have seemed like they was doing that to everything just to do it, but that's not. It's like they had clear designs that they wanted to do, and they were allowed to do the designs that they wanted to do. So it's like you could have something really safe with Yellow, or you could have something like this, like almost smacking her face with her own tits sorceress. And then you have the Amazon has a muscly ass, or just this badass warrior, dude. It's like, it's just fucking, they just went with it. It was allowed to do what they wanted, and I love that. Take a good look at this character design here. You will never see this again in modern games, unless it's indie. You see a fuck ton of this in indie. Especially on Steam. Almost half my recommended list is all hentai games. And a lot of them are actually pretty decent. It's not just like the bargain bin ones. There are just straight up really good games that just happen to have sex scenes in it now. It's not that's all they're for. It's like they're legitimately good games to play that also have sex in it. It's kind of like an aside. But that just means that if their bar is that high of what they can allow, then that means everything's on the fucking table. And if everything's on the table, you have more Lego pieces to mess with. You know what I mean? If I tell you to build a bridge with only like one type of Lego piece, it's going to be a lot harder if you have like a whole collection of them, right? So it's like, if you have no limits, then you can design what you want. If you have nothing but limits, then everything's going to come out a gray blob. Now imagine this elf chick, right? Now imagine everything was her design for all these characters in just slightly different colors. Would it still work? Is the game still good? Yeah, I suppose. Be infinitely less interesting. And that's kind of what's happening with games of late. That just, I mean, just look at this broad here. It's like, that's awesome. There's this fucking no panties Tinkerbell thing, and this skulking dude here, and it's great. Like, this pro version came in 2018. It's like, basically, pretty much after 2015, things started being censored and going downhill for Sony until 2020. And then as soon as COVID hit, just they went retard. Just full fucking retard. And just ultimate ultra retard, and it's sad. And then they just went even more retard, where they said they're gonna get rid of disc games and like by 2028. And I was like, okay, we get it, Sony, you're dying. It's like, so Sony spent like what, nearly $1 billion, like 400 million for Concord and a couple $100 million for other games. Who knows how much they spent on that? I forget that Naughty Dog game with the bald black chick, that ugly bald black chick. Like, who knows how many hundreds of millions they spent on that? That's going to flop day one. Because the character design is just so bad. And it's not even the race thing. Go watch Austin Powers Goldmember. Like, what was it? Halle Berry, I think, was in it. Fucking hot as hell. It's like, it's not a race thing. It's like, that was just an ugly chick. Being an ugly chick. You could change the skin color. It wouldn't change anything. It's like, ugly is ugly. Like, you can palette swap that shit. It ain't gonna matter. So that game is gonna flop. So Sony's lost probably nearly $1 billion, if not more, on being woke and DEI shit. So yeah, they're downsizing. Microsoft had its thing where they said, like, we don't want curvy women in our games. How's that working out for you? You're dying as well. Nintendo, weirdly enough, is like the least censorious one of all three of them at the moment. Sony used to be like the king and fucking having just nice, mature, like, games like this. You know, like God of War 1, 2, and 3, Ascension, Tits Out. You know, it's like mature games for mature people. They Xbox was considered the kid console for a bit because of like Call of Duty. That was a mature game, but like all the kiddos, like the teens, would go on it, right? And Sony was like the more mature RPG cinematic thing. And both companies have just went full woke gray blob retard. Sad to see. If you go woke, I hope you go broke. And your company dies. It's like, you can either be based and continue to make games like this. I hope Trigger Studios, the animation studio, I hope that company just rakes in money and goes on forever. Right? It's like, with nothing but the best of them. They did the intro for Shantae, in Seven Sirens or whatever. So yeah, they did Kill la Kill and that Cyberpunk anime, and then I think they also did Gurren Lagann under another name, but I think there was also Fully Cooley, or was they Fully Cooley? I can't remember. Anyway, I hope they do well. Your bastes, I hope you do well. And any company that listens to Collective Shout, you will die. It's like, your company will die. Not you as an actual human death or anything like that. The company will die if you listen to Collective Shout. I need to clarify my words on this one. Like, unemployment, not end of end of life. Right? It's like, the company will fail. How about that? That's a better word. Company will fail. If you listen to Collective Shout, you will fail. Or any of those other fucking woke, just retard brain motherfuckers, and like all this can't have curvy women shit. Guess what my Steam store page is filled with? Curvy women. Guess what company is doing really well right now? Steam. It's like, because you could just have games like this on Steam and no one gives a shit. They can't go after Valve. I'm pretty sure they tried. But Gabe and them just won't fucking listen. Thankfully. Mercifully, they won't listen. And they try to go after them and take shit down and be like, what? Can't hear you over this pile of money. Which is great. I love that. Oh, it's like, you can have games like this on Steam all day long. That ain't a problem. Although, publisher companies will bring over their censored bullshit. And that's a problem. But then you just get games like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds with like fucking A Cup Rouge. And I was like, no. But that's why there's mods. And I modded Rouge to have her original proportions and they jiggle. You got jiggly tits. So she's basically like the sorceress here. Quite literally. Almost proportionally the same size. Like, this sorceress right here, no joke, is what Rouge the Bat is supposed to be like. I'm not joking. If Rouge the Bat was taller and had human proportions, she would be this size, right? She is not the fucking elf chick like she is now in the what is it, the new Netflix one. This elf chick and this sorceress is the difference between Sonic Adventure 2 Rouge and the current Rouge. I'm not joking. That's how bad they fucked her over. Except the mobile game. The mobile game for Sonic has uncensored Rouge in it. She just is her normal Sonic Adventure 2 proportions. I'm not even joking on that. It's like the mobile game, the fucking gotcha, like Sonic Rush, I think, has uncensored Rouge because they know that if they censored her, they couldn't sell fucking outfits. But if they sell the whole game, they can censor her, and I guess get away with it. But I will not be buying a Sonic game that has a censored Rouge in it unless I can get it on PC and mod it. That is a 100% rule that I stand by. And there are some games that I just will not buy, especially on console. If it is censored, it's like, I know that doesn't mean much to a billion-dollar company, whatever. It's like, oh, I'm losing one sale, but they're raking in money. I get it. I understand. I'm not stupid. But, like, with all these companies dying, man, and like Microsoft and Sony may not even be around for Xbox as the branch of Microsoft and Sony Gaming. Sony will be around, Sony Pictures, but not the gaming division. I don't think either of those two will be around by 2030. They'll be done. If they don't ship up and shape up, and stop with this woke nonsense of censoring their shit, both those companies are gonna fail. Collective Shout is, I don't know why people listen to them, but companies like them that come up basically like fucking snake tongue whisper into these people's ears and be like, hey, this woman is too curvy. Like, if this game came out now, if Collective Shout got to Vanillaware, she would be completely covered up. There would be no cleavage and no bouncing animations at all. This entire thing that she is would be completely gone. And she'd be a B cup at best. With no no panty shot, no because there's panty shot when she gets knocked down, by the way. You probably didn't even notice. It's like, unless you're looking for it, you won't even know. But I only caught it on occasion. All of that would be gone. The Amazon thing would probably be wearing fucking shirt and pants. You'd be like, oh, but it doesn't affect gameplay. No, but it affects, like, my fucking willingness to play the game. It's like, it doesn't matter how good a gameplay is. It's not much of a game if I'm not playing it. Right? So it's like, it's censored fucking retarded blob all day long, but if no one's playing it, like, Concord was a censored fucking woke mess. Look how that's doing. That's doing great, isn't it? I love it when woke games are doing great like that. Which is like 6 feet under, buried, where they should stay. Oh, then again, it's like hundreds of millions of dollars just literally being thrown into a shit toilet. Just a shit, cum-filled diarrhea toilet. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. You know what? There is enough video games out right now that pretty much no one can beat in their lifetime. So I think now is a good time in human history to just kind of stop with the modern thing. And then go back. Play Super Nintendo. Play NES games. Get a Mr. FPGA console. Do emulation. Do PC emulation. Buy the Linux handheld consoles. There's really good ones. There's like cheap ones, like the R36S. Amazing screen. You can get it for like 40, 50 bucks. 60 sometimes at its highest. Amazing screen. Controls feel fine. And it runs everything up to like Dreamcast nearly. Dreamcast, it struggles on some stuff. It clears PlayStation. It struggles with I think Sega Saturn and Dreamcast a little bit on some games that are more demanding. Otherwise, it runs everything that and below it. So it's like for like 40 bucks or something. I got like a GBA consoleizer, played my Game Boy Advance on TV. Modded my GameCube. The original Xbox is still really good. Fucking get a cheap Wii and soft mod that. It's one that plays GameCube games. Fucking have a pretty good console there. It's like I think that this is the time of indie. We got indie consoles. I got the Superstation 1 coming in the mail whenever that's gonna arrive. I got it with a dock, so it's taking a while. And then my dumbass had to like buy a snack adapter along with it, so that's probably like the very last batches of that one that's gonna come out. You just wiggle her tits at me. Anyway, so yeah, like, what is it? Mike Chi does the retro tink stuff. There's indie projects, PCB Way. Just the indie scene is going to take over the console market. There's going to be indie consoles. It's going to be great when Microsoft and Sony finally die. And Nintendo will be there, kind of around there. And like the Steam machine failed on its ass. It hadn't even launched and it's already failed because it's triple the price what it should be. In my opinion, the Steam machine should have never been more than $3.99. And then I heard reports that they was thinking of $7.50. That is too much in my opinion. If you cannot come out with a video game console that is under $3.99 right now, just stop. Like my Mr. FPGA console with the dock plus shipping was like $300. Whenever I get it, so it's like, and that'll play mostly up to Sega Saturn again. It's kind of like the same deal, but it's FPGA. Much more expensive parts in there. I know I'm rambling, but for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, so go indie. Go indie, go PC, go retro consoles, Super Nintendo. I got like an EverDrive on like every console I own. Pretty much. Not actually ever. I don't own any of Crix's stuff. Those are too expensive. They're really nice. Too expensive. I got a Summer Kart 64. Which honestly, from what I understand, is probably better than Crix's EverDrive for the N64. Mine has an RTC clock in it and all that stuff. It was like 50, 60 bucks, somewhere around there. My Sega Saturn has like a flash memory card thing, so I can run CDRs. Xbox is soft modded, got an N8 for the NES. Chinese EverDrive for the Super Nintendo. Flash card for my GBA. Pico loader for my GameCube. Another Chinese EverDrive for my Genesis. A free McBoot for my PS2. Like, you know, I think I'm done with getting modern shit anymore. I will not be getting a PS6 because it won't have a disc drive in it. I'm not getting a console without a disc drive. Unless it's something like the fucking Ouya. Or, you know, obviously PS Vita TV, which uses carts. But, like, if I can't put a physical media thing into the device, I'm not getting it. So, I will, like, even if you gave me an Xbox Series S for free, I would probably sell it. Right? It's like, it is useless to me. Because whenever that service ends, that is a useless fucking box unless you hack it. And then, even then, it would just be an emulation box. Right? So, and the next Xbox and the next PlayStation will probably not have disk drives. I will not be getting them. If they do not have the option to have a disk drive, they are useless to me. So, gaming is going to die by 2030. Will there still be a PS6 and an Xbox around? Yes, probably. Will the companies still be around? Yes, probably. But will there be shelves at Walmart of them? Probably not. Like, it'll probably be, instead of multiple cases, it'll probably be just one case of the last physical disc that Walmart chooses to carry. There'll be like a big old wall of fucking cards for codes for games, which no one will buy. And then it'll be digital only, and then everything will try to be live service and all this stuff, and game sales will just fall to nothing, and everyone will go to PC, and then that's it. It's Xbox isn't doing too hot, but like financially, but Xbox, in my opinion, is probably keeping the most consumer wellness, because like I can pop in an original fucking Xbox game in my Series X and it works. I don't think you understand this. I have a whole bunch of Xbox 360 games. I can just pop into my Series X and it works. Like, and some of them you can still play online. It's like, it's crazy. And then the Series X will also play Xbox One and One X games plus Series X games. So you could pop in a copy of Marwin on the original Xbox, Game of the Year edition. And that shit will work. It'll download the game, because it'll verify the disc, and you can play it. No joke. That shit just works. Not every game, of course. It's all backwards compatibility, but like there's some Sony fanboys saying Xbox is already dead. It's like, nah, son, like your company just killed itself, man, by saying no disc by 2028. Nah, Sony's done. And so long as Microsoft doesn't do the same thing, they'll still be around a little bit. Sony is the weakest of all three. I don't think you guys understand this. Sony, the gaming division of Sony has like no fucking money. Like they are broke. And plus with the hundreds of millions they spend on this woke bullshit. And then going to California, which costs them even more money. They're not doing hot, which is probably why they lost all their damn licenses for the, when they removed those 500 movies from people's accounts without giving them a refund. Because they probably don't have the money to refund them with. In the terms of service, say they can just do that. Sony's not doing hot. If any company's going to go first, it's going to be Sony. Probably most likely. Financially speaking, because, like, they're not doing great money-wise. The PS5 is doing good, but that doesn't mean Sony itself is doing good. Sony itself is doing very bad. Just like, they cannot make money for the life of them. And Microsoft is kind of in weird middle ground where they don't really know what to do. And Nintendo always does everything for profit, but the Switch ain't doing hot right now. So they're in the Wii U stage right now. So it's, because, you know, the Wii was a big success, and then Wii U came out and that fucking flopped. And kind of like the Super Nintendo, the GameCube. GameCube flopped. It was a great console, but flopped on its ass. Seems like Nintendo's every other console just fucking dies. Like, good or not. So it's because they keep either doing something too wacky. Not Super Nintendo. It's like N64, of course, to GameCube. They either keep trying to do something fucking wacky, or they do the same shit. And both of those fail. Not once have they just done a... Well, I guess the Super Nintendo N64 was just a decent upgrade. They need to keep doing that. They keep trying to do either random shit or the same thing. And the next console will probably be handheld only. Or TV only. Or it'll probably just be a phone. Not even joking about that. It'll probably just be a damn phone. Sad. Anyway, I've been rambling. Of course, you got some like tickle bitties to watch while I'm rambling, so it's not that bad for y'all. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.